Hey folks, we're coming through a little area they call Little Belt Mountain in Montana. It's kind of southeast of Great Falls on Highway 200, one southeast. Pretty interesting little place. Small mountains, some big mountains, hill-sized mountains. Pretty nice little area. Thought I'd capture a little bit of it for you. Forgot to wash my windshield when I filled up with fuel a while ago. So, hope you can look through the bugs. Kind of like we're going down through a little valley. Lots of greenery. Several big horse farms I've noticed. Not sure when I'll get these up. I don't know when I'll have power again. I'm gonna be doing some boondocking along through here as I travel towards Illinois. I'm not pre-planning any stops. I'm just gonna let it drive for 6-8 hours and then stop. And I am kind of anxious to get over and see my little sister. So we'll just do it like 6 or 8 hours at a time. That's one of the nice things about truck camping. It's easy to find a place to pull in and crawl in the back and go to sleep versus having a big motorhome or a trailer. They don't always fit everywhere you want to go. So truck camper works great for this type of travel. Have another little issue on the camper today. I got to make a list of these things and send it off to the company. Again, for those of you that haven't watched any earlier ones, it's a Lance 850 23 model. Brand new when I left home with it. Today, after having filled with propane, and I'm driving down the highway. I hadn't been too far from the propane filling area, and I noticed that the propane door had come open. So I stopped and went back there to latch it, thinking I just didn't latch it. Well, as it turns out, the latch has little tabs on the end of the thumb screws that lock into the frame, and one of them had come off. So it jarred itself open. So I locked it as best I can. I have another issue with it. I'll take one off of a smaller, lesser important door and put it on that one. Just another area where they did tighten screws, etc. I've had that problem with a number of those little latches. One with a sewer hose storage door, same way. In fact, I had a hard time getting it open because the screw wasn't tight. And finally got it open. I had to tighten up the screw. And then just one little thing after the other. While I really like the layout, the functionality of the unit, the maintenance or not the maintenance, but the attention to detail, just general workmanship is very poor, very poor. And I'm going to be making a video. I'm waiting till about the end of the trip so that it all gets in there, all the problems get in there, and then send it off. I'll do the video, and hopefully they'll see it. And if they don't, I'm gonna send it to them. if I can find a way to do that. They don't seem to be answering their customer service number. At least I haven't had any luck at it yet. Just a pretty little area. One thing out here is that it's sort of like being in Alaska and Yukon. You need to make sure you got plenty of fuel. As you go miles and miles, I decided I was going to wait till I got down the road to get some fuel when I left St. Mary. And only to realize that I only saw one service station between St. Mary's and Great Falls, Montana. Not a long distance, but it's significant. And I think that's what my wife, Beverly, and I noticed when we drove to South Dakota and toured up in that area, is that unless you're on a interstate highway, you need to keep your tank pretty close to full. Don't let it get below half anyway. Looks like lavender over there on the hillside. I don't know what that is they're growing. It's obviously been planted the way it's squared out. I don't know if you can see that in the video. Kind of come through that little area, so barring something spectacular over this hill, we'll put it back on pause for a while. We'll see. In fact, I think on this series of videos, instead of pausing it and restarting it, hell, I don't know. I think I'll go ahead and stay with the plan, because the good thing about pausing and restarting is that if we haven't seen a wildlife, I can catch it pretty quick. So, all right, I'm going to pause you for now. Well, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But we're on 191 heading south, in Montana, and not too far northwest of Billings, but way off in the distance. You may be able to make them out, I don't know. But those appear to be, according to the map, I believe that is the Rockies. So we're coming off these plains, and now we won't go towards them, but we're going southwest right now, and that would indicate we're going towards the Rocky Mountains. But then we'll turn east here in a few minutes on Highway 12 and head over towards Billings. But I thought I'd capture that for you. We just came through an area of about a gazillion windmills, and they seem to be proud of their other windmills up here. There's one little town that came through that actually had a windmill propellant blade in their city park. I guess they're quite proud of that. And that's okay.
At the end of the road, turn left, US Highway 12.
So now we're going to turn west on 12 and head over towards Billings. I forget the name of this little town. Let's see if it tells us. A lot of these little towns hadn't told me the name. You just kind of come in and out of a little town and never see a name on it. So, I guess it has to be a pretty good sized town for them to name it. I mean, they have names on the maps. They just don't put up signs saying who
Turn
they are.
left, US Highway 12.
We've come through some interesting towns. Some that looked like had some very, very old buildings that had just crumbled. So a lot of the towns are just kind of crumbling.
Follow US Highway 12 for 45 miles.
But some great big ranches. Lots and lots of hay production out here. I mean, massive amounts of hay. So now we're going back. Now we're heading southeast, about 91 miles to Billings. I'd like to get down in